What's going on, PricePlow Nation? Mike Roberto here, founder and CEO of PricePlow, and we are once again back to do a supplement review. This one is definitely unique in that we're going to talk about Dedicated Nutrition's Crisp Bar. Now, this is a protein bar from one of our favorite brands. That's right, we're going back overseas, but they're coming over to America. They have dedicatednutrition.us in America and dedicatednutrition.eu in Europe, so you can check out the relevant website. Now, when we talked to them, they told us, listen, Mike and Ben, they said, we're not really trying to invent a new wheel here. We're just trying to come in at a really good price point. What's really cool is that we have 15 bars in a box. I have the box over there. I'm not gonna go get it. 15 bars in a box, and we are coming in at a lower than $2 per bar price point. Now, a lot of you come, and I see the clicks, I see the traffic, when we have a ton of supplement deals going out. A lot of them are on protein bars, and sometimes they're cheap, they're less than $1 per bar, but they're sometimes hard as a brick. This is off the shelf coming in at a good deal, so right away I was really interested. Now, they said that they're not doing anything too crazy or too new, but they kind of are in a way. And so let's just go right into the nutrition facts here. And I only have one flavor. There's two flavors. I have chocolate caramel, and you'll see there's chocolate on the outside here. If you're watching on YouTube, horizontal mode right here, then we do have the B-roll coming through. If you're watching on Instagram, you get to see all my slip-ups and everything, but no B-roll. So I do have close-ups on YouTube and on our graphic on the blog, made a blog post. So anyway, the chocolate caramel flavor, 210 calories, 20 grams of protein, 19 grams of carbs, but, and this is a big but on the editing for YouTube, 17 grams of sugar alcohol. A lot of that is coming from maltitol, and I believe there's glycerin in there as a humectant in the later on in the label. So we have a large amount of sugar alcohol. So even on this label, they say, warning, excessive consumption may have laxative effects. That's from the sugar alcohols. Now, those are lower glycemic, lower calorie carbohydrates. But for me, I did 3 bars on the first time I got this, and I didn't have any laxative problems. But we'll talk about what happened there. I'm only gonna do mostly one bar per day with this, and it's for a completely different reason. Now, where was I? What's cool is this is the European label. They have all sorts of different languages here, and they show both per 100 grams, and then they show the American nutrition facts as well. So you get a really good amount of detail here, including dietary fibers, 2.7 grams. Total sugar is 1.8 grams, 0 added sugar. And then I said the 20 grams of protein. I'm looking for the fats. Saturated fat, 5.1 grams, totaling a total of 8.3 grams of fat. Now the protein, this is where they're actually doing things differently, and this is likely where the price point's coming down. This is also where there's going to be maybe some people who are haters, but I'm a fan of this as long as we understand what's going on. And the fact is that the protein is coming from hydrolyzed collagen. And that's something that we talk about a good bit. If you're not eating meat off the bone a lot, I think that collagen's a great thing. Every healthy culture does that. Read Deep Nutrition by Kate Shanahan. And after that we have, so you have collagen in here. Now collagen doesn't have a ton of leucine, which is the anabolic amino acid, but it does have a lot of the other stuff, it does have a lot of the other good amino acids, such as serine, glycine, and then I'm missing one of them that I'm forgetting. It starts with a P. Proline. There we go. We're not going to edit that for anyone. Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And so you do have a different amino acid profile there, but it's not going to be a ton of the anabolic aminos, but we do make up for that with milk protein and then some soy protein. So the soy haters are going to hate. When it's last on the label, I'm not overly concerned all the time. This is basically the only soy I've gotten in for the last few days. My facial hair is still growing out, so I think I'm okay here. But anyway, then a whole lot of stuff. You got the white chocolate on one end, you have the dark chocolate on the other, but it's a crisp bar, and you have crispins in here, crispity crunchities. You know that I like crisp. If you watch any of our other YouTube videos where we put these, they're starting to put these in protein powders and everything, it's really good. Those crisps also do come from, I believe there's a little bit of soy in there as well. So just beware. But at the price point and a different kind of bar, I'm a big fan. Now here's the thing, let's do the review. Take a look at this. We got the B-roll on YouTube. You get first Instagram, and then there we go. I'm not trying to get this to focus for YouTube. Lots of crispity crunchities. Now, audio-wise today on YouTube, I have the shotgun mic, which Brad the editor is very excited about because he didn't have to hear me sloppily chewing this stuff with the lav mic. Now this has caramel. There's a caramel layer up in here underneath the crispins. And then you have a pretty standard kind of protein bar layer. I'm having trouble focusing on whatever, this camera likes to focus on my face. And so that's that. Now let's go in for the bite and get that crunch. That was too big of a bite for review. Get a little bit of chew, and this is one of those candy bars with protein inside. Maybe a lot of it's collagen. It is a proprietary blend, so we don't know how much collagen versus milk versus soy. So no clue on that. Maybe they'll disclose a little bit for us. But overall, I even had my parents were visiting. My dad had one of these. It's like, that's like a candy bar. Like, you couldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, it tastes like a candy bar, but 20 grams of protein. So you get to leverage a little bit of protein here. Now, the thing is with the taste, it is sweet. These sugar alcohols are so sweet. If you know that you're sensitive to sugar alcohols, I'm not. I've never run through a blood glucose monitor though, so I'm not sure about the blood sugar impact. Everyone's different with that. Some people like go sky high. Some people are like, whoa, I don't really do that bad with the sugar alcohol, especially like post-workout. So that's gonna be a personalized thing. I don't get gas from them. My wife does. She's not touching these, and that's just how it's gonna be in this household. But overall, I had three of these one day. I loved them. It had like an addictive sweet taste. And I hadn't been eating as much sweet stuff for a little bit. And I was like, need more, need more, need more. Then I added one to a protein shake and I was chopping it up, having a good time. Here's what happened. It is so sweet that it actually, I like zinged out my taste buds and my flavors. I was sweeted out. It almost like my like taste buds were like basically like vibrating with just like, it was almost like I had drank too hot of coffee. Like there was that little, like I scorched them almost. It was crazy. So I haven't had that problem when I'm doing 1 bar a day, but 3 a day, no laxative problems like the label they say. It is a lot of sugar alcohols. I handled it fine. It's just very sweet because on top of the sugar alcohols, I believe the last ingredient here is actually sucralose. So they're adding a little bit of sucralose as well. But overall for the price and for the fact that, honestly, I don't do a lot of collagen protein shakes. And I sometimes eat meat off the bone, but not all the time. I like my ribeyes and everything, but sometimes I get them boneless, I'll be honest. So the point is that I am a fan of collagen, but 1 bar per day gets you a good hit of collagen. 1 bar a day gets you a good hit of the sugar alcohols, but any more than that, and for me, my tongue is just like, dude, that's enough sweetness for me. But you know, I'm trying to tone down some of the sweeteners, and the sugar alcohols, man, it just adds a zing to it. But overall, if you like a little bit of crisp with it, and this is right now it's pretty cold. You can see like my teeth marks in here. It's not that gooey or anything. If you like the crisp, but you still want like this a standard good protein base, then go for this. But the other flavors like white chocolate covered peanuts, and I think that one might be really good too. It's like salted peanut style, but they didn't send that. This was sent for free. We did some promotional stuff with Dedicated Nutrition like 1.5 years ago. This is just all like me making a video, but these products were sent for free. They sent 2 boxes. Unfortunately, both of the same flavor. I do PricePlow approve it with a lot of conditionals. A, you're cool with the collagen. B, you're okay with the sugar alcohols. But after that, the prices are already great. And this is like straight off the shelves. And maybe if you sign up for the PricePlow alerts on PricePlow.com/dedicated-nutrition, you might get a better deal. Overall though, I'm a fan, but 1 bar a day. Thanks everyone for watching. We're here on Instagram. You can sign, you're probably already following us or whatever, tagged. Ben knows the Instagram stuff. And then on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and sign up for the alerts on PricePlow. We'll have a little bit more coming out. We have a blog post getting in a little bit more into the detail, but this is really where I wanted to drill down like how this bar is different. There might be some other collagen-based bars, and if there are, send them on over because I'm kind of interested in this. As someone who's not drinking a lot of collagen, this is a good way of supplementing it. So that's my take. Mike Roberto here, founder of PricePlow, over and out. I realized I talked so much I didn't really show anyone eating the bar. I no one on Instagram is going to see this, but I think a lot of haters on YouTube should see, maybe not post credits. Yes, I am eating the bar. And yes, I love it. It just takes so long to chew it. That's what I'm doing out there. All right, I got enough. He did eat the bar. All right, folks? You know what? I'm going to finish it. Whatever. It's so good. Caramel. Crispity, crunchity. Gooey base. Hell yeah.
Welcome to PricePlow.